is that we are now live. Um, all right. Super, super, super duper, super duper exciting. Um, whoa. All right. Had to get things a little situated. Okay. Today we are going to be exploring Taiwan. Now, Taiwan reminds me of that song, right? It's like the Jason Derulo one where it's like London to Taiwan. Anyway, let me not. All right, I'm gonna be doing a little exploring on Taiwan, and I have a list of places. Now, the reason why I did Taiwan was actually because I saw a list on United Airlines of like the top places to go in 2025, and Taiwan was actually on that list. And I was like, oh, because like you hear a lot of people going to Japan right now. You hear a lot of people going to like Barcelona, France. Like the usual places. And I don't really think I've seen many Taiwan places. So I wanted to do a little exploration today. I wanted to learn a little bit about the culture, and see what's happening over there because I'm starting to do this travel lifestyle. Okay, this is happening, right? This is a me thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little exploration, write down some things, some places that maybe I want to go visit in the future, or maybe I don't want to go visit in the future. Also, if you're new here, give it a like, share, comment, subscribe. All that stuff is free. Okay, by the way. So, yeah, get to it. Get on it, get to it, share it with your friends. It's a great time. We just hang out. We talk about countries and going places. Because if you don't want to explore the world, I don't know what else you want to do. I don't know what else you want to do. So, we're gonna get started here, and start by splitting my screen because, girl, let's be real. I need to split the screen. Okay, look at this beautiful world. I mean, look at this. Maybe we should like do an episode or two where we like explore Mars or something. Because I know that you can do Earth, but like I think there's a version where you can do Mars too. And I wonder if you can do like other planets. I'm not really sure. I'll have to look into that. But anyways, first off, I always like to start with some fun facts about the country that I'm exploring. So here are some Taiwan fun facts. Taiwan is famous mostly for bubble tea and soup dumplings. If you've never had bubble tea or soup dumplings, I highly recommend. They're really good, depending on what you get. But I do think that they're worth it to go ahead and get. So yes. Also, they have a global leader in the LGBTQ rights, and they legalized same-sex marriage in 2019. So they're catching up the speed here in the culture. So, yeah, it is also boasts a rich technological history as a birthplace of the Taiwan miracle. It's an economic boom, and it offers cultural experience like stinky tofu, night markets, and cat cafes. I mean, listen, I'm always down for a cat cafe, stinky tofu. I don't know what that is about. I'm actually quite curious. Let's click on this because I'm actually quite curious of what this is. Okay, so it's fermented tofu, which I thought that was like, it's got a strong odor. Okay. Fermented, in brine of milk. So why is it in milk? That's kind of... I thought that this was somewhat like... what's the fermented soybeans? Hang on. This is going to bother me if I don't look it up. I didn't spell that right. Oh my god, why is my caps lock? Fermented soybean... Yeah, what is that? What's it called? Yeah, this stuff. What is it called? Tempeh. That's what it's called. Okay, so I wonder if that's the same thing as tempeh. Anyways, moving forward with our lives. We're gonna move on here. So yeah, they have cat cafes, electric scooters, what, dang, 14 million electric scooters on the road. And so I guess they're common means of transportation, which is exciting because I would fit right in. I have my own electric scooter, so that'd be great. Oh, they offer free Wi-Fi services to citizens and visitors on a mass scale. You know what? Maybe I should just travel to Taiwan, because then I'll just, I won't have to worry about getting service over there. I could just get Wi-Fi. Great. Top 5, Kingdom of Fruits. Over 30 types of fruit. That's crazy. I love fruit. I'm a sucker for fruit. It's like dessert to me. Maybe I gotta go visit to get some fruit. Some real good fruit. Okay, they got like tropical is nice. Okay, 100 hot springs. Love hot springs, except it turns silver into like this black kind of color. So careful when you wear your jewelry. Bubble tea, convenience stores, and bicycle kingdom. Bicycle, electric scooters. I guess. Okay. Okay, and I'm assuming they speak Taiwanese and stuff like that. So. Oh, before I get into anything, this is my Patreon page. So I offer all of the things, videos, photos, journal entries, when I'm writing about all that kind of stuff, behind the scenes, things of that nature. It's on my Patreon page. So if you want to go support and, my future car camping endeavors, there's a Patreon page. Also, you can donate money in this live stream if you would like to. With that being said, all of those things being covered, let's start with our first place to go. Okay, which is the capital of Taiwan. So, by the way, Taiwan is this this island here. So it is relatively above the Philippines. Okay, and then you have Japan over here. So I'm guessing that the weather is going to be similar to Japan. Except I don't know if they get winter like Japan does, but I'm sure it gets just as hot, if not hotter, in Taiwan. So if you're gonna travel, don't do it in the summer months. Just because I did Japan in the summer months and I was truthfully dead over there. It was quite literally awful. All right, without any further ado, put me on these streets. Put me down. Put me on these streets, please. Let's see what this place looks like. Okay, so this is right in the... Whoa, check this out. That's actually so cool. I don't know what that is or if you can go inside of it, but that is actually really cool. The structure of that building. It like dips in. It's got like a little belt to cinch it in, and then it gets bigger. It gets regular up the top. That's so cool, though. I actually really like that building design. Okay. So, lots of bikes already I see over here. Lots of art. We got a bus art. Love that. I feel like Taiwan's very like casual. You know what I mean? Like they're not businessy, they're just kind of casual. Wait, which also, hang on. What services does Taiwan provide? This is like their industry as a country. Like, what do they offer the world? Telecommunications, AI, and digital content. So they have a very advanced tech industry and a highly skilled workforce. And then like financial services and logistics, healthcare, stuff like that. But telecommunications, AI, and digital content. So they're like techie in Taiwan. They are. Is that the love sign? Why do they? I love how the love sign is everywhere. It just reminds me of Philly, because it's like that's the OG one. Philly had the OG one, and they have one in Taiwan. Are you kidding me? Hands down, I gotta go here. This is actually pretty incredible. I'm very, very intrigued. Okay, so let's take a step back here. Let's go into this park because I'm very curious as to what these parks look like, or if this is just like an amphitheater. Oh my God, it's a statue of a cow, a bull. All right, I'm not getting the. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it's a plaza. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's just like a kind of town center type vibes. There's another park here. A government. What is it? Is it a government sand pool? Wait, I have to see this government sand pool. Governments are not fun, and so when they have a sand pool, you kind of just have to check it out. All right, you kind of have to check out the sand pool. Okay, let's see. Is this it? Is this just the sand? The sand? Is it just that? That's it? The sand pit? You know, this is why you don't go to the city to have fun. Because what is that? What is that? Like, okay. Sure. Groovy like a drive-in movie. But no, so I think... I don't know what the dollar conversion is to the US dollar over in Taiwan. But since it looks very fancy, there's no way I can afford it, so. But if you want to help me afford it, link is in the description, or you can super it. No, but okay, what is this? A job fair? This looks like a job fair. 100%. Ooh, gin. What is this? Oh my god, is that a cat cutout? What is that? Is it like a cat box? I can't read anything, so, but I would really like to know what this is. If anyone could read this stuff, let me know. Let me know down in the comments below what this is. I would gladly love to know. It looks very fun for like something. But yeah, okay, so this is a very big center. I'm guessing it's like a mall. Oh, it's a World Trade Center. That's cool. I didn't know that there was other like World Trade Centers. Wow. Okay, that actually looks like really cool though. Look at that. It's like architecturally beautiful. Wow. Okay. Oh my god, the mountains are crazy. Love that. Okay. Let's see what other stuff we can do here. You've got military village. Let's go look at the military village. What is this about? Is this where like, oh wait, here we go. So I wonder if they actually still live here, or if this is just historic. It looks historic, and it does not look lived in, but okay, so this is 2025. You see Google 2025, so that means it's new. It has been updated. So I wonder if this looks like a noodle shop or like a coffee bit here. So it might just be a historic thing, and then yeah. So like the military maybe used to have headquarters here or something. I'm not really quite sure, but that's what it looks like at least. Little alleyway of little village. Okay, let's go down like a regular side street. Let's just see what the vibe is, the buildings look like. Oh wow, this is cool. Yeah, you can see all the motorbikes. So that's like the main means of transportation. Because I mean, look, there's only like a one way. There's only like a one way every which way. You know what I mean? So like that would be very annoying to go down. No? Okay. Let's go down. Let's keep going down this street. Wow, this looks really packed. That looks awful to drive around. But yeah, this is like a two-way. It's a two lane. Look, there's one here and then there's a lane here. It's definitely a two-way. But only one car can fit. So I guess that's why everyone has these scooter bikes here. So that's very interesting. I really want to know, let's see, 2 USD. Okay, so 1 Taiwan dollar is 33 cents. So yeah, it's kind of like Japan in a sense. And I know Japan is adding taxes onto like purchase goods. I don't think that Taiwan has that, mostly because it's not as popular as Japan is in that sense. So I think that that would be really cool. Wow. But yeah, it looks very similar to Japan. And I went back in July, and it looks pretty similar, except I will say in some ways like it's smaller because there's no like trains or like buses that I see really. Then the streets look a little bit smaller. That's for sure. Okay, let's see. Let's try to go on the outskirts of the city. So, I don't know, somewhere over here in a neighborhood where it's like closer to the mountains over here. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, look at all these umbrellas. I wonder what's going on with that. Maybe that's a shop or something, like a used shop or someone's house. How many people live there? I don't know. It looks very like on top of each other, that's for sure. Okay, I'm guessing this is the end. But yeah, so yeah, it looks very tight. Everything looks a little bit tight. But I mean, you know, if you're used to it and you're used to these, you know, growing up with these tight spaces, it really doesn't bother you that much. But for someone like me, where I grew up in the freaking country, like, you know, it's a different perspective for me, and I really do like that. Also, I really like these rounded buildings. I think rounded buildings are super cool because you like there's no corner to turn. You're just rounding off a corner, and it's just really nice and aesthetically pleasing, at least to me. I don't know about anybody else, but I do appreciate a good rounded building. I will say. But yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm guessing these are like little shops, question mark? Or maybe it's just like junk that they're getting rid of. I don't really know. But I'm assuming here is where it starts getting really hilly. Mostly because they're like right next to the mountains and the forest. But okay, yeah. So here's a little bit wider. So yeah, so I guess it depends on what part you go in the city, if they're wide or tight. But I want to see this river if I can. Let's see. There might be a lookout point here. Wow, that's pretty. Very cool. There's probably hella mosquitoes over here. That's all I'm really thinking about is these bugs. But yeah. Because, like, I mean, I imagine Taiwan to be very tropical, humid, you know, very hot. Which raises another question here. What's average temp in okay, 70 degrees. 70 degrees, but it's warmer in the south and cooler in the north. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. It's a big island, so, you know. Okay, summers are hot with temperatures being around 82. Okay, so that's kind of cooler, I guess. Oh, okay, and like their winter is like 60s. It's like Florida, basically, if you really want to put it into perspective here. Okay. Well, anyway, that's good to know. Oh my god, they have a zoo. Wait, let's look at can we go in the zoo? Let's look at the zoo. See what their zoo looks like. Okay. So the zoo can we go in it? Or is that not? Girl, I'm just trying to see some elephants. Oh wait, I think it's here. Wait. I love oh. Alright, what do we got over here? What do we got? What is this? They could have some interesting animals. What are they? What's going on over here? Oh, they have. What is that? A meerkat? Meerkats? That's so cool. Oh my god, it is a meerkat. I love meerkats. I used to watch Meerkat Manor on Animal Planet. You guys remember that show? Oh my god, that was such a good show. Little meerkats. Alright, what's over here? What's everyone looking at over here? Over here. Can't see. Pigs. They're looking at pigs. They are looking at pigs. Alright, let's go down here. I'm really into the zoo right now. I'm really trying to see what we got in these enclosures here. Is that a panda? Wait, is that actually a panda? Okay, these signs don't tell me anything. What is this? Oh, that is not a panda. I don't know what that is. I can't read the signs. It's blurry. Black and white something. Lemur? Is that a lemur? I think it might be a lemur. Confirm in the comments below if that's a lemur. It might be. Anyways, moving forward with our lives. I don't think that that's anything over there. I think it's just like a show place. Wow. You guys ever seen the Taiwan zoo? Here you go. It's got some horses. You probably could feed the horses. Probably have something like that. Alright, I'm getting bored. The zoo is a zoo. It's, you know, enclosured animals, and it's not good for the animals. But it's always fun to see it on Google Earth. I don't support zoos, so that's why I would never pay to go and see them. They might be different in other countries. They might treat the animals better or not. I don't really know. But it seems like they have a lot of zoos here. So, or maybe this is just a giant zoo. I don't know. They definitely have a lot of zoos here. Which is very interesting. Oh my god, there's a cave. Wait, there's a cave. Y'all, there's a cave. I found a cave. This is not a cave. Wait. Oh, wow. Oh, and there's a waterfall. That's sick. Wait, there's like a house in this cave here. Wait. Wait, hold up. This is like too cool. Oh, wow. Wow. I need to go here. Wait, okay. I'm going to need to write this down because this is so cool. You probably have to pay for this, but, I mean, this is really beautiful to see. I mean, it's very unfortunate that this power line is right in the middle of the way, but, I mean, look at that. That's cool. Can you imagine, like, living here? You got the waterfall, you know? You're living in a cave, protected. Like, girl, be so real. Like, this is sick. Okay, I want to see if... Okay, this is called... Let's see. Yinhe Cave. That's cool. I'm actually going to add to my place. If I ever go to Taiwan, this is one of the places that I'm going to because... yes, please. You probably got to hike real far up here to get to here. Yeah, look at this. You got to come up all these steps. I wonder if it's like free. Probably not. But it looks like a hike, that's for sure. Look at all these steps. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's cool though. What a cool little, you know, place to hike. So it's like near all of the zoos, basically. So there's a temple here. Let's go look at the temple. I do love a good temple. Oh, this is cute. It's a very small temple. I was expecting something maybe a little bit bigger, but that's still pretty cool. I don't think it's in use anymore, clearly. It's got like a huge gate around it, but wow. The view is incredible too. I mean, look at that. Like, wow. Pretty snazzy. Huh. Okay. What is that? A cherry forest? Cherry forest. Okay, Royal Dragon. Cherry forest. Oh, this might be like a cafe or something. Wow, what a view. That's crazy. This looks like such a cute place though. So like go have like a tea or something. Wow. Wait, what is this place? I feel like, wait, I'm like, this is cool. The rocks in the side, that's really cool. I feel like I'm finding so many little things, little bits and bobs. Like, this is great. It's like a little garden, I guess, on the side of this mountain. I mean, just the view is just crazy. Like, that's so pretty. Okay. Right. So, definitely the city is something to check out. I feel like they offer a lot. Even if you go, like, down over here where the cave is. They also have parks. Like, it's a very... I've noticed this about Japan, too, is that, like, you can have your city, but then, like, also the city is, like, intertwined with nature. Like, they'll have trees and they'll have, little, like, gardens and stuff. Like, it's very well planned and, like, thought out. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just city, like, concrete jungle like New York is. It's, like, it's actually, it's quite nice. So I like how they do their cities in, like, Taiwan, Korea, like, Southeast Asia. Alright. So, this is a memorial that we're going to next. I'm not really sure. Oh, it's, like, okay, in the city. Yeah, so... This is a memorial that I was told to go check out by Google. And they said that this was something that you do when you come here. You check out this memorial. So, we're going to have a little go at it. Checking out this memorial. I mean, this is massive. Wow. I mean, look at this stuff. Flagpole. I mean, these things are massive. Oh, look, they're doing a little interview. Oh, that's so cute. Wow. It's over here. Oh, wow. This is the... Wow, that's big. Wait, can we go inside of it? Okay, why am I on the floor? Pick me up. Pick me up. Let's go places. Wait, I don't want to be on the floor. Okay. Stop. Wait. Let me go inside of this. So this is a library, apparently. It's a gigantic library memorial thing. So I don't know if like this is just all you get to see to the public. I'm not sure if you get to look at the book part, or if there even is a book part. Oh, okay. So it's just like, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trying to like look at what's happening here. Okay. So yeah, so it's like a little museum inside, little history lessons, things like that. So I don't know if it's a total library here. Again, I think it might just be a memorial. Okay, here's the whole glass layout. They have a lot of these. I saw a lot of these in Japan too, and Korea. They do that a lot. They like have miniatures, like 3D models of like the temples or the memorials or something like that. And it's really cool. I do like the little models, because then I can get like a drone shot without getting a drone, I can just do the models and it'll be fine. But no, this is actually very interesting. Little information desk. But yeah, I wonder if there's like an actual library part. If that's what that is over here. Be quiet. Well, maybe it's just like respect. I wonder if it's as quiet as like Japan and Korea. Because like when I went there, people were like silent. Like they wouldn't really talk much, There'd be like a few TikTokers here and there. But like other than that, like it was just kind of quiet. Like people kept to themselves and, it's quite interesting. So I wonder if Taiwan is anything like that. But, wow, look at this. Cool little layout, 3D things. I mean, dang. Wow. Cool. Okay, we checked out the Memorial Hall. Let's go check out these little buildings in here. The little side temples. I don't know. Wow. I mean, just the design and the colors that go into these things is crazy. I wonder, like, what's inside of them. Let's see. Can we go inside, or is it just gonna give us outside picture? Whoa. Okay, we're inside. Whoa. That is beautiful. It looks like a theater of some sort. I did not expect this to be the inside of this. Um, wow. Okay, that's gorgeous. I mean, red carpets, marble floors. I mean, lighting. Like, okay, so it's the art. Hang on, wait, let's go back here. It says that, okay, so it's a national concert hall. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense. I was like, yeah, this looks like a theater. Like, what's going on? Okay, so that means is this the same thing then, or is it like different? I'm curious. Yeah, so it's just another concert hall. So I guess these are the people that are playing here. Dang, 2014. It's pretty old. Oh wow. Okay, so this is the theater. This is what the theater looks like. That's pretty crazy. Never thought I'd see a theater in Taiwan before, but I mean, here we are. But yeah, wow. Okay, so you've got like really great seating and stuff. This kind of looks like almost like a cruise thing, except there's no overhang. But wow, that's really cool. Okay, I was not expecting that. What is this? A branch? Okay, well, a branch of what? What is this branch of? Here. What we got here? Ooh, it's like a whole museum here. Oh. I'm trying to figure out if this is like a kids museum. I think it might be. It definitely fits them, because I feel like this might be like a Discovery kind of thing, like a Discovery Kids, where like the museum, it's like a museum for kids. I don't know. Foreign Trade Bureau. That's kind of cool. There's a university here. A guest house? What does a guest house look like here? Whoa. That's some guest house. Okay. Can we go in it? Is it abandoned? I think it might be abandoned. It doesn't look like there's anything in it. It just kind of looks like it's just here. I guess that's kind of cool. Let's see what it is from the outside here. I feel like we were too close up. Well, yeah. Okay, so I guess it's just like a tour kind of spot. It was someone's guest house. Probably has a lot of guests. There's a lot of rooms. But wow, it's really pretty. Look at, I mean, you got like a little lake here. Walk around the lake. You got nobody bothering you. Wow, that's crazy. Just the idea that people at some point lived like that, like, that's pretty crazy. I mean, so here's like one of their parks. This is what I really appreciate. Is like, we're in the city, and this is what their parks look like. They're very green. They got a lot of walking paths. You know, they got like palm trees and, you know, shady spots and like a little amphitheater. Like, it's nice. Like, I feel like the city, they just really do the city very well. Is this a little like gazebo place in the water or what? Oh, it is. Oh my god, that's so cute. Wait, this is like everything. Wow. I like that. Love. What kind of watch is he wearing? Looks like a Timex. I don't know, I'm a watch nerd. But anyways, this is actually really pretty though. Wow. Okay. Okay, park. Go off. See, you come to America, you don't get parks like that. You don't get parks like that. What do you get? You get trash and maybe a tree. Alright, let's move on and go to our next location, which is a National Palace Museum. So, yeah, let's go here. Okay, so like we're still relatively in the city. Let's see if we can even go anywhere. We can. Indeed we can. Alright, what does this museum have? This is the exit, I'm assuming. Okay, so you're just coming. Wow. Very, very simple design. Very chic. What's over here? There's a lot of squiggles. Ah, I see. Whoa. cool. I always like to walk and look around some of these really old things. I think it's really cool, like what is put in a museum and why it's put in a museum, and why it's showcased like that, or how it is, or why they decided to put that out. Because I know museums sometimes switch up their content and things like that. Otherwise, people would just go there once and then that'd be done, and they would lose money. So they switch out some of the arts, but I'm very curious as to like why some of these things they chose, rather than like other bits and bobs. Look at a lot of this stuff is like oxidized over the years. I feel like these cases also help with the oxidation. It's like they have it at like a certain temperature or something to preserve this kind of stuff. But wow, this is a pretty cool museum. Wow, look at their like little kettles back in the day. Like that's cool. Very, very interesting what materials used to be made out of back in the day, before all of the plastic and the, crap that we have today. It was all like this stuff, like heavy, thick, metal things. So, it's pretty cool. We'll take a little look around here, and then I think we'll take a look at the outside. But yeah, I can't like read any of this stuff. It's way A, too small, and B, too blurry. But Google probably does that on purpose so that you actually go to the museum. But for places that can't afford yet, it's a great way to learn, to continue to learn. I just feel like their gardens are just they're so beautiful. Like they're magnificent. Like they have like a lot of, rock pieces and lakes also. Or like not lakes, but like, ponds, I guess. The ponds are really cool to see and to look at. You got these these massive orange fish. I don't know what kind of fish they are, but I've seen them. They're always usually there. In Southeast Asia, they always have something like that, which is sweet. All right, let's look at the outside of this place and see what we got here. Oh, it's like pretty little wall inspiration here. Just a wall and a wall. Pretty cool though. Wow, that view is really cool. Long way to walk though. Super cool though. Little nice palace museum for the books. Okay, next up on the list, we have a temple. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look up, this temple. Okay. Oh, so this is like right in the midst of like the city here. Okay. Right. What I am gonna do is I just want to look at Chinese folk religion. So Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism. So, with many people not adhering to a single faith, but picking aspects from different traditions, while significant numbers identify with Buddhism, Taoism, I think I'm pronouncing that right, or no religion, the cultural landscape allows for diverse pick and mix. That's actually kind of cool though. Like, okay, so typically it is Buddhism, especially in like Asia and places like that. Like, well, I'm tired today. Typically it's like, you know, a version of Buddhism, but okay, so Taoism is teachings on ancient Chinese, words. Wow, emphasizes interconnectedness of the universe and connection with nature, which I strongly like. Usually with Buddhism, it's like, okay, you have to be connected to everything, right? Like, not even like, yeah, yourself and yeah to other people, but like with everything else, like with the pen that you're holding, with the nature and the trees around you, with the venue that you're at, like you're one with everything. Like, that's a principle of Buddhism, and I think that's just so cool. And I guess it's the same with like Taoism. Is that like, you're being connected to the universe in ways. You're having this connection with nature, and you're immersing yourself into just being everything, and you're feeling it all. And I think it's really cool their belief systems, and like how they have like a mix of it. Like, maybe it's not just one thing, it's just like a whole bunch of things. Whereas like here in America, like, Christian, right? Mainly, and that's kind of it, right? And there's like other religions, obviously, because there's like a whole melting pot, but it depends on where you are and where you live and stuff. But yeah, so I think that's really cool. I love that. Okay, anyways, let's go back to this temple, because I'm very, very curious to see around it and like what's inside of it. I personally love temples. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. Are you kidding me? At night? Wow, look at the freaking poles here. They're like so intricately designed with like dragons, and oh my god, that's actually absolutely beautiful. Like, are you serious right now? And everything lit up at night. Like, it's so great. Wow. I mean, just the details of these temples are quite immaculate. I mean, churches are cool too. Like, in Eastern Europe and stuff, like they're the freaking churches are insane, but also these temples are very insanely beautiful too. I mean, such intricate designs. I think that's quite amazing. Okay, so this is it during the daytime. I'm pretty sure I think you can go inside, but you have to be like very respectful of it and stuff. Obviously. But yeah. And there's people that go there and they do like their little traditional things, right? In Japan they had something similar with the temples, where you would go in, you would like clap, throw something over your shoulder, or like throw a coin in the thing or whatever, and that would be their tradition. They would make a prayer or something, or they would write on like a little letter and they would hang it on the temple. There's like so many different ways, and it was really, really cool to watch like a little ceremony too in the temple, because you can't really get that experience anywhere else. But yeah, no, this was, yeah, it's crazy. But this is beautiful. I definitely think I'm going to put it on the list. I'm actually going to write this down because it's in the city, and honestly, that is just gorgeous. I love temples. I think they're so cool. There's like an energy and a vibe with temples. Like, you walk into a place and you can just feel it. You know what I mean? I don't really know how to describe it, but you can just feel it. Okay, this is a park of some sort, and I'm kind of interested in this park because... Oh, okay, I was like, what is on this ground? It's just like little things here. Sweet. Okay, so that's the entrance to the temple. Which, okay, so I'm guessing it's very busy. Even, when it's raining, it looks like a lot of people are out. So this might be a popular spot. And because it's in the city, it makes sense that it's popular. So, like, I don't know if you need to, like, buy tickets in advance or how that works. I don't know. But that is something that's really cool, I would say. I just want to see, like, what's in, like, a little street here, side street. Just, like, apartments. Yeah, it just looks like apartments. Like regular apartments. I just think this is so cool. What is this? Oh, it's just a parking lot. I was like, what's all these grids over here? It's just a parking lot, guys. There's nothing to it. I'm curious if you can, like, go out onto these things, or if it's, like, too deep for that. I don't know. But they have, like, a track and everything. A little running track. Yeah, that's cool. Sweet. Very, very cool. Wow. I mean, like, the city, it just gets so skinny. Like, like, this is tight stuff. Oh. Hello? I think it froze up. I think... Oh. Google Earth, don't do this to me now, girl. She's struggling. We need to refresh her. We broke her. Okay. Can you put me down in here, in between here, real quick? Thanks, Google. But yeah, it gets very, very tight, as you guys can see. Like, yeah, it's really just tight. But I guess it depends where you go in the city. You'd probably get some really good street photography spots in here, you know what I mean? Like, you probably get some really cool photos in here. But, okay. Okay. We did the temple. Temple, done. Alright. Next place that I want to take us to is... I don't really know how to pronounce this, so I'm not going to try. So I think it's Wharf Plaza, question mark? I don't know, let's go here though. It's supposedly supposed to be the oldest district in Taipei. Girl. Okay. So there's supposed to be like a market here and stuff. Okay, I don't think that this is exactly what I was looking for. I think this might be not what I was looking for. Yeah. Okay, well, is it this? Trying to figure out. I think it doesn't matter. It's just like the district of it. So if I go out here and I look at this district, yeah. So okay, so down here is okay. So let's go down here because this is the oldest district here. So wow. Have you guys ever seen a fleet? Have you guys ever seen a fleet of scooters, motorcycles? These are scooters, right? I don't know, but that is a fleet, you guys. They come off the highway and dang, that is something I've never seen before in my life. That's actually great. See, that's what I'm saying. Photo opportunities. Look at this. That is crazy. Like, dang, that's a whole fleet. Look, I mean, they're everywhere. Wow. They're literally, like, they just going for it. I wonder if, like, how well the street applies to the street rules applies to people with scooters. Like, obviously they're in lanes, but they're like right up next to each other. Is it two in a lane or what's going on here? I don't know. It just looks like a fleet of freaking scooters. That is crazy. Okay. But yeah, this looks like a little cute little town. On the outskirts here, little cute district. Okay. So many scooters though. Oh my god, that's cute. I love like the fresh markets. I think they're so. It brings like a homey vibe to it. You know what I mean? Like people come here, they get their goods, and they sell it to their neighbors or something. Like it's such a homey vibe with markets. They're hella expensive. Well, here in America they are, but in other countries they're not. And so when you get to go to a market, it's cool because you can actually buy the stuff because it's cheaper. But yeah, so I think there's a temple here. Let's go check out this temple. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh, this is cool. It's like a little lunch spot? Question mark? Oh my god, look at that guy. He is chowing down. He cannot wait to get another bite of food. That's literally me though. 100%. This guy's got like a cool little wine crate. Is that what that is? Beer? I don't know what they drink in Taiwan. Oh, look at that guy. He says, "I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. Stop playing." Anyway, I'm just being silly goofy. Okay. Really cool. I was not expecting this. I mean, I guess this is the temple here, right? But then there's just like a whole ass like lunch spot here, which is so fun. Or maybe it's over there. I don't know. I feel like that's like a Chinatown type thing. I don't think that's the temple, but that's pretty cool though. It's got like a little lunch spot. Oh, we got a nice shot of the bathrooms here. Love that. This is very interesting. Oh yeah, something that they'll do in Southeast Asia is they'll leave their shoes outside, just so they're not like putting dirt or whatever in their homes. They'll leave or sometimes in hotels too. They'll like ask you to leave your shoes outside the rooms. But yeah, that and food. Oh, I think these are so cool. They're little incense burners, and they're like little like mini shrines. Those are so cool. I love them. Also, these trees are sickening. I mean, look at that. They're like roots. The roots are so crazy, and they're beautiful. I love that. But yeah, this is a really cool place. Look at that security camera. But yeah, this is like really cool. It's like nooks and crannies that you get to hide into. I truly do like that 100%. Wow. Oh, here's another temple. This is the oldest district, so I'm assuming that there would be a lot of temples around here. Just because, again, it is the oldest. And oh wow, it's like a little mini one. Oh my god, that's so cute. I really do like that. What is this girl trying to hold? I'm trying to figure out what she's trying to hold here. Is it this thing? Because, like, if she's shooting from this angle and she's holding it here, it's not anything here. It's got to be over here, right? I don't know. Anyways. Cute. It's like a really old temple. But yeah, this is like a little, like, old town, old town vibes, but it's like, it's cute. I like it here. Let's check out this circle thing. I'm pretty sure it's just like a road circle, but the fact that they have 7-Elevens everywhere in Southeast Asia, I am obsessed. And they're literally dirt cheap. I went to Korea and Japan, and they both were dirt cheap for like the little sushi things that you can get there, the drinks. They're good. I love 7-Elevens. Not in America. If you come to a 7-Eleven in America, be prepared to be very, very disappointed, because it is very shit. it's so shit. There's just chips everywhere, and like freaking jerky. It's not pleasant at all. They need to up their game here in 7-Elevens in America. But anyways, love a Starbucks. You can get free Wi-Fi so quick and easy. But since Taiwan is known for free Wi-Fi, I don't think that'll be an issue. I want to know how much a flight is to Taiwan. I really do. That is something that is really eating at me right now. Let's look, shall we? So okay, flights to Taiwan. I just want to know. 1,000. Okay, so maybe maybe not. Maybe that's okay. From America, San Francisco is $700. Okay, Seattle is $600. Okay, so basically you have to go to like a city to get a cheaper flight, which is very unfortunate because the cheapest one is from Seattle, but it is like non-stop flights. So that might not be a bad thing, but interesting. Okay, good to know. Because, like, Taiwan kind of would be cool to explore. Just a little bit. I mean, look at that. That's so, like, photo-esque right here. I mean, you got the, like, grunginess from the old city, but then you have, like, the liveliness of the city, And, like, it's really cool. Wow. I also just want to take a picture of, like, the fleet of scooter drivers. I just feel like that would be, like, such an amazing, epic photo. That's crazy. Okay, so there's a contemporary art museum. I'm always down for some contemporary art because I love. Sometimes with contemporary, you can't really tell what's going on, but that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of contemporary is that you just never know what's going on. So you just kind of make up your own story, and that typically does the job. So. Here's another park, and what another park looks like. This looks a little bland, but oh my god, a little Pokemon pop-up tent. That's iconic. Literally, that's everything. But yeah, this is actually really cool. I like this. This actually might be my favorite part so far. But yeah, so the market is here. So I'm just wondering if like. They'll have vendors come and whoa, this is actually pretty. Oh yeah, see, okay, look, yeah. So they probably have like vendors come and they have like everything laid out here. Yeah, but wow, that's pretty though. This little cityscape. Wow. Literally everything. I do enjoy that. I love a good cityscape. Obsessed. Okay, let's check out some little. Oh, girl, I thought she was typing. Okay. Can you be so real here? Thank you. Okay. So, I don't know if. Gorge. I don't know if this is gonna pop up. But we'll see here. Oh wow, this is far away. And this is the national park, so I just want to see what I can see, basically. Oh wow. Oh my god, that's crazy. You guys looking at what I'm looking at? Oh my god. This is like the crap that they post on the travel Instagrams and stuff. Like, dang, dude, this is nice. Okay, I'm circling this place because, like, yes, that's all I'm writing beside it is yes, visit this because, wow, that is That is something. I mean, yes, this is an aerial shot, right? But if you're over here, you would still see this. Like, that's crazy. Wow. Oh my gosh. That is just gorgeous. Alright, let's look at this. Oh, okay. I clicked on one thing and it's taking me to another. Yes, this guy is everything. Cigarette and the phone. Wow, this is... Wow. You know, I've never been to a national park in another country before, and I'm realizing that I need to. I mean, I haven't been to that many national parks in America, but the national parks that I have been in America have been amazing every single time and worth the money to get into them. And I'm sure it'd be cheap in Taiwan, so... Wow, this is actually so beautiful, though. Like, I'm actually struck on how crazy this is. I mean, these mountains are just gorgeous. Like, what? Oh my god, wait, there's a shrine here. Epic. What are we looking at? Oh, here's the picture that was the national park picture. The waterfall. We found the waterfall and the shrine. I think that's what that was. Oh, a little like lunch spot. Okay, I don't know what that is. No, it might be the bathrooms. I don't know. A little picnic action. Okay, it seems like tour buses come here, so gross. But also, I don't think you can get any closer to this than from here, right? Unless there's like another way. Hang on, I'm trying to see if I can figure this out here. Oh wait, no, you can. Oh my god, wow. Okay, this shrine is epic. But yeah, so the place is over there, and then I think you go on the bridge and you come over here. Wow, this would be such an epic shot. That's crazy. Wow. The places I could go in other countries if I had the money to do it. That is what is crazy. That I don't have enough money to go to places like this. That is what's crazy. I mean, look at this. So you go hiking, you got the rivers. Oh, this is just magical. I would die to go here. Honestly. Like, wow. Like, actually, wow. I mean... Oh, here's the visitor center. Let's check out the visitor center. They probably have stamps. Oh my god, I hope they have stamps. Every national park visitor center has like stamps or whatever. Oh my god, this is like a Sacagawea moment. We got a little white American. We got the person showing them where to go. Which is honestly everything. We love help from other people and countries because we just don't know where we're going 24/7. And that's okay. It's good to not know where to go. Because that means you're going to learn something. So, okay, here's the inside of the Welcome Center. Lots of photos. Restrooms are somewhere. I don't really know. All I know is that I see a sign. I see images. I'm not sure if you have to fill out or buy something, but yeah. I wonder if there's any like food places around here, cause like this seems like in the middle of nowhere. I mean, if you look at it. Well, actually, wait. There's a city here. What is this? Wait, let's check out this little city. It looks like a church and everything. Oh. Oh. But wait, no, like, if you were to stay here for a night, I'm not saying that there's any places. This might be just all local homes that, like, work around here. But if you were to, like, stay here for a night or whatever, and then go to that national park, could be an option. I think. But yeah, so, national park, and then, I don't know... Yeah, I don't know. I think this looks like a pretty local town. I don't think that there'd be any like places to stay necessarily, unless I don't know, you stayed with like a local or something. I don't even know how you would do that, or if there's like a hostel. I don't know. I'm just thinking of like solo traveling options here, so that I just don't get lost. You know what I mean? Like hypothetically, if I were to do this alone, um, I'd have to think about these things. How am I gonna get from one place to another? Essentially. And I know there's taxis, but taxis are very expensive, even in other countries. Oh wow, see, this is beautiful. This is everything. Ugh, the photo. Yeah. Yeah, I can already smell the air. Like, wow. But also, so this is the entrance here, right? You have to go a pretty far away to get to this shrine. So, like, I don't really know how that's supposed to work. I don't really know, because, like, walking is a thing, but also, like, you gotta drive and stuff. I don't know how people do this, but it's so beautiful, though. I might just have to hoof it, honestly. Wow, look at this bridge. Crazy. Yeah, I might just have to buy some really good walking shoes, hiking boots, something, and hoof it. Because, like, I mean, those views are kind of worth it. So this is a recreational area. So maybe this is you. Maybe you stay here in the national park. Maybe. I don't really know. This is something I would have to like honestly research, because I don't. Oh God, I don't know how this works. What is this? Girl, this is some messed up picture. Get it off. Okay, so this looks like, yeah, this looks like dorms or hotels or whatever. So I think you have to, so yeah, so I think you might stay in the national park. Or maybe it's like a camp or like something. Village hotel. So it's okay, so this is a hotel, but it's probably expensive, I'm not gonna lie. Oh wow, they have like walking paths and everything. You know what? I'm gonna write this give me a second. I'm gonna write this place down. Taruku Village Hotel in a national park. Cause like, I mean, that's beautiful. I would go to Taiwan just to go to that national park. Honestly. I mean, it is like on the south end. Oh wait, no, cause it's right here. Sorry, we're turned around. Okay, so, but this is, yeah, because that's Australia. So, okay, so it's still in the north. So this is north, and then I'd have to go here. But all of this is a national park, too. I guess it's a different national park, but... Okay, so we have some options here to go to in Taiwan. I do want to know if they do any cruises around Taiwan, because what is this? I'm just looking here. Okay, so this is China. So I wonder if they did a Taiwan-China. Hang on, I'm just curious because if you go to it, or Princess goes there too, but Princess is usually typically more expensive, but okay. Airfare, yeah, free airfare, pay airfare for one guest, automatically lock a round trip for two, yeah, so buy one, get one flights. It's great about Norwegian. I just want to know what their okay, view cruises. Okay, whatever. Taiwan. Singapore. So you go Hong Kong, Thailand, and Taiwan for 1,400, which honestly is not bad. I just see, here you go to Seoul, Tokyo, Kobe, Jeju. Yeah, yeah. This is the one that I think I've done. Because it was cheap, but 14 days in Asia. I mean, you go to Singapore, you know, Hong Kong. I mean, like, come on. Like, that's pretty cheap. All you gotta do is get a flight. I need someone to go with me on a cruise. Who wants to go with me on a cruise to go to Hong Kong, Thailand, you know, visit some Taiwan with me? I really want to go. I just need someone to go with me. Okay, whatever. We're fine. It's fine. Cool. Right. Next place on the list. Next place on the list, we have. Let's take a check and look at this place. It's a geo park. So, okay, so this is at the tip. So this, I think, is supposed to have... I don't really know what this is supposed to have, but I think it's supposed to be something cool. I don't know. Google said to come here, so we're going to come here. Yeah, I think they had... Is this like the hot springs? I think this is a hot spring. But I'm kind of disappointed that you can't go in it. Because, like, nobody's in it. Unless that's the entrance over there. Anywho, yeah, they have hot springs. And I think this was the one of the places where you could do all the hot springs and stuff. But either way, this is like a really cool beach to explore. I mean, you have freaking crazy like rock formations like this. Like, that's so cool, actually. What else is over here? Sea trench? What's a sea trench? Oh, that's cool. And you can walk all the way over there. Wow. You could literally explore so much. These things are so cool, though. That is really cool. I think that is the sea trench. Because, like, you know, it's a trench, right? Relatively? Maybe not. Queen's Head. Wow. I mean, this is beautiful. I mean, just look at that. Like, who wants to go to Taiwan with me? And be so real. Like, don't play around with me. Like, I'm really trying to go. Because this seems, like, incredibly amazing. Wow. Yeah. Tofu Rock? Oh my god, wait. No, because this is something that I have to go to now. Tofu Rock. Literally. Like, what? Tofu Rock. Wow, this would be so cool to, like, fly a drone. I wonder if you can bring a drone to Taiwan. But. Wow. Yeah, it's just so pretty. Like, I mean, there's just nothing else to say about it. There's an observation deck down here. So if you walk the whole thing, which I'm sure is doable. Oh wow, you get to really see a lot of stuff here. What is that? Is that like oil thing? It looks like it fell over. A sunken cargo ship? I think that's what it is. I think it's a sunken cargo ship, actually. Wait, that's actually crazy, though. I think he works. No diving off of the observation deck. Absolutely forbidden. But wow, no, this is actually really pretty. And it doesn't look busy. Like, that's the thing. Like, it doesn't look very touristy. Like I said, you know, like, people are going to all the other places. Like, you know, Korea and Japan. You know, I feel like this is kind of like an afterthought when people think about, like, Southeast Asia and stuff. They think about, like, Thailand and the Philippines, you know, like, all the really budget, you know, cheap places, but I haven't really heard much about, like, Taiwan. So yeah, maybe I'll pay a visit all the way over here. I actually like that place. I'm gonna do another yes to it. I'm literally gonna be going all over Taiwan. If I'm doing this, I'm gonna go to the tip, then I'm gonna go to here, and then I'm gonna go all the way down to over here, the national park. I think it was, or maybe it was on that side. I don't know, it was on one of the sides, but yeah. I think it's gonna happen. It has to happen at some point. Okay. This is the next place. It's another district. There's not really. Yeah, it's just kind of like a city district. So, what is this? Is it just? Oh wow. Okay, yeah. So wow, those are cool. Okay, so this kind of looks like the Times Square of Taiwan here. This is definitely the shopping district. And obviously, clearly, the nightlife is a booming. That is very, very popular. What is the face shop? What is that? It's very. What a name for a store. Also, to bring about another point, when I was in Korea and Japan, sometimes they would have stuff written in English, and the English didn't make sense. Like sometimes it was store names, sometimes it was things on T-shirts, and it just didn't make sense. And I was like, wait, do people buy this and like, think it's cool because it's like American, but like they don't know that it's like wrong. Like, oh my god, why a KFC? KFC isn't even that good. Why you gotta put KFC here? I wonder if they have camera shops here. Oh girl, if they have camera shops, I'm gonna be down bad. I'm gonna be down bad for some camera shops. So this is what it looks like during the daytime. I don't. So this looks like a tech store. So they might have some cameras in here, or something. I don't really know, but TGI Fridays. Wow, that's crazy. Did that shut down here in America? TGI Fridays? Is that still a thing? I feel like I haven't seen one in like forever. TGI Fridays. I don't really know. Anyways. Alright. Moving on. Oh, yeah. So this kind of just looks like a shopping district. So it's got lots of stores. Hey, gotta get that 7-Eleven in there. Gotta get that 7-Eleven. Obviously, cannot skip on the 7-Elevens. I mean, they're just great. They're especially good if you need those electrolyte drinks because it's like too hot to handle. Yeah, if y'all ever seen my videos from Korea and Japan, you know what that is about. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you that much. Okay, so let's go down street over here. Let's see what's going on around here. Wow, they have a morel and a cat store. Ooh, vending machines. Hot pot. Okay, they got a hot pot place. Huh. I'm just very curious on like some of the stuff that they got in here. Like, I think it's so cool to see other countries like shopping districts and like what that looks like. Even though they're all like relatively the same brands, right? Like Mac and Crocs and this brands, which I think it's like what is it? Sweden? Is it Switzerland? I don't know. They got G-Shock. They always have G-Shock. It's G-Shock is a very, I think it was made in some Asian country, but like G-Shock is something that like everybody likes over there. Like everybody wears G-Shocks. But again, I haven't been to Taiwan yet, so they got a Nike store. Yeah, this seems just like a very very districty shopping area. So I guess you come here to shop. It might be more touristy and the prices might be higher, but I don't really know. Like again, I'd have to watch like multiple videos on Taiwan. Adidas. Although the Adidas looks very closed. Wow, okay. Yeah, so that's crazy. Oh my god, a cinema park? Wait, hold the phone. It's a cinema park? You could just watch. Okay, well maybe laying on wood and concrete isn't that comfortable, but the idea of a cinema park is absolutely crazy. If they like bring a projector and they put it here, like that's everything. Are you kidding me? A cinema park? Girl, Be so real. I'd be there in a heartbeat. What movie is it? Okay, I'll be there. I don't really care what movie it is. Like, that experience is really cool. You just be laying out in Cinema Park, watching a movie in Thailand. Like, not Thailand, Taiwan. Like, that's very cool. A Cinema Park, wow. Super cool. Graffiti. I wonder what graffiti we got here. Whoa! So, okay, so is this an abandoned building or... Wow, look at this. It's like a whole graffiti alleyway. Whoa. Okay, this is actually really cool. Okay, I might have to... You know what? I'm going to write this down. I'm going to write this down. So, second lane, 120, section... Look at this. The directions are crazy. Section 2. Watch street. Wow, this is actually crazy. Like, you would have some crazy photos here. And then you get, like, more traditional stuff in these things, which are super cool. I love the lanterns. I love the look and style of the lanterns. I love everything about it. Okay, wait. Let's go down that other alleyway here. This one. Can we go down here? No. I don't think so. This guy's like, what are you doing? Look at, the guy is wearing a G-Shock. Are you, like, see? This is what I'm talking about. The guy's wearing a G-Shock, and he looks cool. And he's also really creeped out that we're staring at him, so. But yeah, the stickers on the pole are a really cool thing. I put some of my stickers on the poles in Korea and Japan, but I don't think anyone can read it over there, unfortunately. But that is cool. Like, this shot right here with a camera, that'd be pretty crazy. Everything. I love this balcony here. I think it's really cool. But yeah, no, this little alleyway of, like, graffiti is really interesting. Imagine all the photos you could take here. Like, full-on photo shoot. Wow. No, I do like that. And the barber pole. Like, that's so cool. I mean, like, the graffiti just keeps going. Like, wow. I find places like this just to be so beautiful. And there's a 7-Eleven, so you're covered. You're covered for dinner. Have a photo shoot and you're covered for dinner at 7-Eleven. I mean, some snap, chip, chap, easy. But, okay, wow, that was really fun. I'm finding, like, so many cool, unique places before I even, like, step foot here. This is why I do this. So you can find cool places before you go. Because I'm just very curious to see, like, some cool things that I don't want to miss out on, you know, when I go someplace. I want to go and see all the cool things, you know. Maybe not want to do all the touristy stuff, but, you know, maybe I can find some side streets like that and, you know, have a grand time. Like, look at this little market. Probably a little local market where they, like, hand make some of the stuff. Again, super cool. Right outside the Under Armour and the Nike. Rebelling. I like that. But yeah, so this just looks like a huge shopping district. For sure, 100%. If any of you guys are watching this and are from Taiwan, let me know some, like, really cool places, or, like, maybe really local places. I know all the travelers are, like, trying to do, like, more local places, which is good, but also they're making them more touristy. So, like, if you're, you know, I don't know. That's what I think I'm finding, is that, like, people are just starting to make everything touristy. Like, it's just kind of, I don't know. The travel lust is kind of, this is, okay, the presidential office building. I'm very surprised that you can go in here. I mean, I don't know what this building does or what the purpose that it serves, but presidential hall building. Whoa, this thing is pretty. Is that glass? Is that like a mirror? Because that's everything. Okay, they got armed guards, so maybe you can't go in there. But I'm guessing you can go in the quad, because they had photos in there of that. That is pretty, though. I mean, look at that. Wow. Government buildings are always so stunning, and it's really annoying because nobody likes the government, but maybe they have a good government in Taiwan. You know? I feel like here in America, it's very touchy subject of government and policies and how we feel about government. But maybe it's different in other countries. I'm not even going to say maybe. It probably is different in other countries. Like, other countries might be very like friends with the government. I don't know. I don't know how that works. If you live in another country, tell me if you like your government or not. Like, yeah. I know Canadians love their government. I've talked to some Canadians about it. I've actually, I've been to Canada a few times, and I've gotten to converse with some Canadians, and I think they are a fan of their government. Mostly the healthcare, but, yeah. Oh, wow. What is this place? People are sitting on the floor. They look like they got, like, their luggage. Is this, like, a train station? Yeah, it's a main station. But wait, why is everyone sitting? Is that what you do here? Wait, I'm so confused, actually. What is this thing? What is this? Okay, so this has to be a train station of some sort, right? I'm thinking it's a train station because look. But I wonder why there's so many people sitting. And I am noticing that there's no like chairs or anything. But look at this. This is so cute. Oh my god, like they're little families and they're just sitting. That's really interesting. It's a beautiful building though, I will say. Wow. Huh. Very interesting. That they're sitting. Alright, let's go check out a place over here really quickly. Just to see if it's relatively, yeah, it's relatively, I mean, again, there's 7-Elevens and Family Marts everywhere. Family Mart is essentially a 7-Eleven. I'm very confused on why they're right next to each other, but they're essentially the same thing. They have similar products. And they're both like dirt cheap. They're the best bet for, honestly, for like quick easy meals. Honestly, you can get like a whole meal and be full, and it'll be like $1 US or like $2 US or whatever. But yeah, definitely really cool. Wow. Okay. Super sweet. Cool little district. Okay. Our last, but not least, is this place. It is I don't know, it says it's an old street, so I'm assuming it's gonna be like, oh wow. So it's out here in the boonies. Wait, there's a few of them. So there's this one and there's this one, but I'm assuming it might be this one. Question mark? Because this is what I was told. Okay, thanks bus for being in the way. But yeah, so yeah, here are the temples. And wow, look at these buildings. They've got like cutouts and like, wow, that's pretty. Definitely really old. I like how what a butt shot. I like how they wear their camo too there. I have found that like a lot of I've seen a lot of camo stuff in Southeast Asia and a lot of cargos and also a lot of the fisherman vests. Those are really popular over in Southeast Asia. The fisherman vests. Yeah, because they have a lot of pockets and they, like this guy's wearing a camo hat. But yeah, they have a lot of pockets and they're cooler. So, a lot of the vests, like this guy's wearing a vest. Right, so those vests are very in Asia. I will say that. But yeah, another 7-Eleven passing by. Let's see if we can go up here to see if there's anything different. If we can see anything different. Maybe not. I don't know. I think it was just this where you saw the old temple buildings. Yeah, like this. Like there were the old buildings in here. Sweet. Very, very cool. I mean, look at just the details on the poles and like the fence. or the balcony part, and like the dragons on top are crazy. I love how they do their like dragons. Like it's just so good, and I love how it's like a mix of like Chinese, and then it's like Taiwan, and it's like a version of Japan, and it's all kind of like mixed, and like you get things like this where it's just like, you know, architecturally, like it's just like a mix of everything, and I think it's really special and really cool to see, like a mix of cultures, and how architectures from different cultures have, you know, morphed essentially into, you know, what it is now, and what they build now. Like it's just crazy. I think it's such a cool thing how architecture works and translates to other countries and such. Like I think that's I don't know, I think it's super special for sure. Yeah. There's an elementary school all the way up here in the mountains. Like, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Wow. Whoa, that is gorgeous. Wow. Okay. Yeah. If I was in elementary school, I would want to come here. Look at all the colors. Oh, I love that. I actually love that so much. The colorful elementary schools on the buildings on the outside. You know, it doesn't feel like you're in a prison. Like, so this is another temple. Really cool. Wow. Lots of design, lots of, you know, writing. Sick. Wow. It looks just so peaceful sitting on top of a mountain, you know what I mean? Like that's the vibes right there, honestly. Like, oh wow, they even got little fountain. Oh my god, is that a turtle? They have turtles swimming in the fountains. Guys, come on, let's be real here. What is this guy? This guy's also recording on his phone. Is this guy like a military guy? I'm assuming he is, because like he's got this hat. I don't know. But wow. These rooms are, wow, just the paintings, the murals. I mean, it's just really cool to see things like this, even if it's virtually, you know, like I feel like it's super important to even, you know, do things like this where it kind of broadens your perspective and way of thinking of like what it is like over here, you know, on this side of the world. And by just doing these things and like looking at places that intrigue you, I think it's super important, not only for planning aspects and where you want to go, but also because it's just beautiful to see, even like, you know, on a computer screen. Like, I mean, like, look at this. Like, this is actually insane. Whatever this is, I love it. It looks like some abandoned something. But like, you know, like you and even if you go to, you know, some countries like this or whatever, like the chances of you seeing this actually like is like slim. You know, like, you would never know that this is here. You know what I mean? And you can go anywhere and it won't cost you anything. It's just, you know, electricity because you're just looking at it. But no, I think this is just really cool. I mean, it's, you know, hidden away in the mountains, and I mean the water is just, it's very blue. And the mountains, it's just, all of it is just, you know, it really is crazy to see, and I think it's crazy. Like, wow. I mean, look at this shot. These mountains. Like, man, that is beautiful. Even there's beauty in the abandoned too. Like, this would be a crazy place to explore. If you could explore it, which I'm not quite sure if you can. Yeah, it's like fenced off, I think. But still, it would be a really cool place. I wouldn't push my luck with what was what would be in those plants and bushes, because well, let's be real, I don't know what kind of animals be living out there in the wild. Yeah, so it seems like it's some type of like government thing, and so, but it's still really cool. Um, wow. I mean, can you imagine life like up here in the mountains, right, with the ocean view here on the side of, you know, Taiwan? Can you imagine what your life would be like? That's what I always like to think of myself is like, can you imagine being the person to live in this house, or even live in this house? You know, would you go down to the ocean every day? You know, would you work down at the ocean? Would you work in tourism? You know, like, there's just so many questions that I have. So many things that, you know, I would just think about. I mean, like, this is beautiful. Would you go and watch the sunset every day? I freaking would. I mean, come on, look at this. Like, how could you not? If you lived on there, how could you not come and watch the sunset every night? Like, that is just so enticing, so special. I mean, wow. Now I'm thinking about, hypothetically, if I shipped my 4Runner over here, we could have a fun road trip in Taiwan. I'm just saying, national parks, a little coastline adventure, then we got to go into the city, you know, car camp. That would be such a crazy idea, guys. That'd be so crazy. What an idea. You know what I mean? Wow. Okay. Well, that was fun. Those are all the places on my list in Taiwan. Really, I don't have any. I don't know if there's any places like down here in the south. All the places we kind of went to in the north, because yeah, essentially I'm assuming that the south is looking like this, kind of everywhere. But let's see what a little city looks like. Yeah. I mean, this is cute too. It just looks like hot because there's no like shade. But yeah, this would be cool too to like walk around. I don't know the hotel situation or what that would even look like, but wow. Here, okay, so here's more of a city. Like, there's a lot more south living over here. I just feel like this part is a lot less touristy, so the south part of Taiwan. Yeah, because it kind of all just looks like this. Very, very interesting. Seems like a lot of people live here, though. Dome of Light? That sounds fun. Oh, is this just like a train station? Oh my god, don't even get me started on the freaking Japan's train station. Those are so hard to navigate. And we got so lost so quickly. Well, at least you can know where the food, or not the food, the lost and found services are. Okay, see here, there's English. In Japan and Korea, there wasn't that really. I mean, there was a little bit, but it wasn't. You know, it says it. Oh, that's so nice. Maybe this might be a little easier of a train station. But yeah, I'm guessing the Dome of Light is the train station. Yeah, it's just the train station. Okay, I don't think it's anything. I just the Dome of Light really caught my attention here. Dragon and Tiger pagodas. Is that how you say it? But whoa, what is this? Wow, are these like, they're 3D, right? What are they made out of, like clay or something? Like, what is? Wow, that's such a cool wall. Wait, I'm very intrigued. Where is this place? Ooh, that's cool too. Whoa. Okay, wait a minute. No. I need to go here too. Ladies and gentlemen, this is probably one of the craziest things I could do with dragons is just go into the dragon mouth. And tiger pagodas. Because that is really cool. Are you serious? You get to go into both of these things? Like, that's so cool. Can we go up into them? Is that like a thing? Oh wow. Okay, so yeah, you can. Oh, I think this is just it, right? Free donation. Okay, yeah, so I think this might be just it. Because I don't know what goes up there. Wait, I'm so... Oh, okay, so you enter through the tiger over here. And then this is the tower up, I'm pretty sure. Wait, this is actually so cool. Can you go up it? I'm trying to see if I can get to the top here. I want to see the top. Okay, so you can indeed go up it. I don't know how far you can go, but this guy's up there, so I'm assuming that you can definitely go into these things. But yeah, no, that's really cool because also look at this view. I mean, come on. How could you not want to go and do this? That's so interesting. Okay, that's cool too. We might just have to go take a trip also to the south part of this because there's also so many cool things down here in the south. Wow. Paradise. I'm assuming this just looks like a building. I'm not quite sure. But oh my god, is that a dog? What is that? That's a dog, right? Yeah, that looks like a dog. Okay. It just looks like some spinies coming out of its face. Yeah, I don't really know what that is, but that is cool. I like the circle window. Big fan of circle windows because they're not normal, and that's why I like them. Let's check out this old street here. Sunday markets. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. This looks very, very cramped. I'm not sure that I would enjoy that. Wow. Yeah. So very marketable. Looks like a lot of markets. Cute though. Very cute. It's like it comes into this like circle. There's like 3 different ways to go, directions to go, 4 different directions to go. That's kind of cool. Okay. I'm just exploring around this island at this point. Because I'm finding these really nooks and cranny places. And I'm very excited about it. Okay, let me live my life. Yeah, this looks pretty spread out. Pretty cool. And here we are. We were at this is the Badland Geopark. We were at another geopark. So this is probably another park where they have hot springs. I just don't know where they have the hot springs. It might be like here or something. I don't know. Well, that's clearly the end. It just ends. Yeah, so I wonder if like it's these things. Oh, it's temporarily closed at this point. But I don't know if... Yeah, I don't know if there's a hot spring here. But yeah, it's temporarily closed, so... Interesting. Let's see what these little hikes are about. Wow, you can just hike in the woods and literally be like so alone. That's crazy. I would kind of be scared though because I'm sure there's no Wi-Fi there. And then if I really got lost, then I'd really be in trouble because I'd be in another country. All right. Well, anyways, that was my little exploration of Taiwan. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you want me to do more, let me know in the description below what country you want me to do next. I have a whole playlist on my channel of all the places that I've been to on my live stream. So if you have any other recommendations, some newer countries, some places to go, Mars maybe, I don't know, let me know down in the comments below, and I would love to take some recommendations, and I would love to go explore some more places and potentially add them to my traveling list, because I just added a few more things to my traveling list and I kind of want to take a cruise to Taiwan. So with that all being said, thank you all so much for watching. It really means a lot to me, and everything is linked down in the description below, so if you want to go support me on my Patreon page and help me, fund trips like this, or even in my car camping, that is a wonderful way to do it. And there's also more links to like my Amazon and some things like that can also help me and benefit me. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your time. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, enjoy life, and live it up. Bye. I'm just gonna drag it out here.